Yo, what is going on YouTube? It's your boy Dan, aka aDrive. I'm bringing you guys some legendary news for Pokemon Go. Suicune, Entei, and Raikou are officially available in Pokemon Go as of August 31st. The legendary dogs have arrived, and this is super duper epic. If you guys remember, today is actually the last day for you to get your legendary birds, Articuno, Moltres, and Zapdos, and of course Lugia. And then of course the Generation 2 legendary dogs have finally been revealed, announced, and are available right now. Pretty crazy stuff. So basically the way it's going to work is every month starting from August 31st to September 30th and so on and so forth, the Pokemon are going to be switching. If you remember, basically in the main games, these Pokemon used to travel around, and I'll actually show you the official kind of website for Pokemon Go here, but they're going to be traveling around. So Raikou is going to be starting in the Americas, and you're going to see that from August 31st to September 30th. Then on September 30th, the 3 legendary Pokemon are going to be swapping locations. Entei is currently in Europe and Africa, and Suicune is going to be in the Asia Pacific region. These Pokemon are all going to be switching locations every month, basically. So on September 30th, after a month has passed, they're going to swap locations, and then you're going to be able to get like Entei in America, and then a month later, you're going to be able to get Suicune in America. So this is super duper cool. So this is an opportunity for everyone to catch the legendary dogs. I know I just actually caught my Lugia yesterday, and I caught all the birds, so I finally got all my legendaries. A little late, but I got them. So I'm excited to try to get the legendary dogs as well. So I gotta ask you guys, which legendary dog are you most excited to catch? Entei, Raikou, or Suicune? So this is super awesome. I'm sure you guys are hyped. I gotta get ready to rock. Gotta go out and travel the world and try to get these Pokemon. But I wanted to give you guys a little bit of a breakdown on what these Pokemon can do and kind of like a little bit of backstory on them. So here's Pokemon Go's Raikou here. It's got a max CP of 3349, so it can be pretty powerful actually. Very strong electric type Pokemon, and there's a couple of main core counters that you're going to want to use for it. Golem, Rhydon, Tyranitar. Same kind of stuff we saw with like Zapdos and things like that. Just using those really powerful ground type Pokemon typically end up being pretty strong. Obviously, I mean, you could potentially even use like Rhydon or a Piloswine or something like that, but really you're going to want to use the most powerful ground type Pokemon you can find, because this is a pure electric type Pokemon, so it's weak to ground. That's its only weakness, and of course ground is technically immune, but in Pokemon Go resists, so that's going to be your best bet. If you don't have the best ground type, grass types typically resist electric type moves, so that's always an option there too, but typically ground type Pokemon are going to be your best bet. Now when you're looking at the next Pokemon, we have Entei here. Entei has a max 3412 CP, which is insane. You can see it's got a crazy attack stat, great stamina as well, and you know, Omastar is really good here, being 4 times resistant to those fire type attacks, being water and rock type. Vaporeon, obviously one of the premier water type Pokemon in Pokemon Go, very good Pokemon to use here, and Golem of course is useful as well, as Entei is weak to rock and ground and water. Some core different options there for you guys to use when you're battling these Enteis. And last but most certainly not least is going to be Suicune, which is probably going to take the top spot for the best water type in Pokemon Go with its release here, having a pretty high max CP, not as high as the other ones, but you just see that defense stat is just insane. And you can see here some of the best things to use. Jolteon, of course, with its good quick attack, and obviously having the electric typing is a huge advantage. Venusaur, of course, being a grass type, being super effective against water, and then of course Exeggutor also being a grass type and being able to hit it pretty hard with Bullet Seed, Solar Beam, and so on and so forth. So that's how you're going to approach these legendary dogs when you get a chance to battle them. So I gotta ask, like I said, which one is your favorite? Are you guys jumping out there and trying to catch them right away? This is some crazy news. I'm really excited. I know a lot of people were looking for a break after the birds kind of were released, but the good thing is here that we do, you know, you basically get a month for each one, so not a ton of pressure. You can dedicate an afternoon, go out with a raid group, and then just tackle one of these, you know, once a month. So it's not too much pressure to go get these guys for people like myself who are relatively casual Pokemon Go players. But I wanted to bring you guys this news. I've been playing a lot of Pokemon Go lately. Let me know what your favorite Pokemon in Pokemon Go is, and I hope you like this video. Hit that like button, and definitely make sure you guys subscribe if you're new. My name is Dan. I also go by aDrive, and I'm gonna catch you guys next time. Peace.